Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing? I hope everybody's feeling good, great, and all that shit. That you had a great weekend, that you enjoying this motherfucking summer. Because let me tell you something, bitch. I hate to be the one to say it because it is the truth. Bitch, it's almost over. I hate that. Go to the beach, go to the do all the things. Enjoy your outside time where you can be outside free. You know what I'm saying? But what I consider free is just like, being able to wear less. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta have on all this shit and all that and all this and that and that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all know how I do it. I just jump right into it. So, you know what I've been listening to? Who I think it's probably his second episode, and I know I will be tuning the fuck all the way in. And that is Kirk Franklin Den of Kings. It's on YouTube, and he's talking to black men or about various subjects, which is great. And well, I don't know if this is the second one. I just watched the second one. That was which was you need to. It was about business and shit. Tyler Perry. Who else was in it? Jeezy. Some dude, the guy from Philly. Shout out to him. I'm sorry I don't know your name, but who started a franchise for cheese. I think from Philly cheesesteaks or something. Something like that. Him, and was it someone else? Is it always 4 or 3? God damn it, I forgot who the other person was. Yeah, I think it was just them. But good. It was good. But I'm gonna dial it back. So the first one that I actually seen, it was him. It was Country Wayne, a bunch of comedians. DC, some dude named Lou something, and another dude who I don't know. I'm so sorry. I should have. But y'all check listen to the hold on, hold on.
I want to say this on camera, but I mean, we grown. That's what wrong with discipline. At a young age, my children, they listen to me. And I got 10 of them. See, but see, wait, up. You got how many kids? Man, still manipulating. That's what's going on. He's populating and manipulating. I was dying. How many kids? I got 10, so. You and your girl got 10 kids? Me and my girl. Come on, Kurt. What that mean? Yeah. My dad had a lot of kids. I got a lot of kids. So I had 7 kids by the time I was 22. And what happened? You don't miss my boy 22. But I'm asking though, so you and your girl decided to have a lot of kids? Girl, no, I got a lot of baby mamas. Oh, okay. Well,
I think motherfucking Country Wayne to get me goddamn pregnant. A bitch, and I'm motherfucking 56. I think he'll get me fucking pregnant. Not through the act of sex. Like, he just walked past me, bitch. You pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucker said he was 20 motherfucking 2 when he had 7 motherfucking children. 7. 7. 22. I said either that dick real, that dick just has to be good. I just, and he a little dude, he probably got a big old dick too. But wow. So he said he also, but let him. Y'all listen to this real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I stopped saying baby mama. You gotta say queen of the children. I say queen of the children.
Now, was this by choice? Like, did you do you have non-traditional relationships with these women? Oh yeah, most of them stay close around me. One of the mothers of my kids, she stay in Kansas City, but most of them they stay right around my house. So it's like they got keys to my house. You know, all 7 got keys to your house.
Like
only got 5 baby mamas. And all 5 of them have keys to the house. 2 of them, because they got the most kids. It's 3 and 3. They can't stay with me.
Even the thug. Okay. Hold on now. Okay. How does that work? Huh? How does that work? No, all seriousness. If separate baby mamas got the key, because I'm gonna just eat. Like I got a key lock on my door. Right? A combination code. I know who got the code, and I still get paranoid. If I had multiple baby mamas, but the spirit of the house is intact though.
Oh, this is a beautiful spirit.
Yeah. That's why, okay.
He probably tell you why. Because the kids are there, so I can't take everybody to school, so their mom got open access. She might come watch, one of my kids might come watch Zarya clothes, because she let her clothes pile up. So it's basically like a community. And it was a
family structure.
It could have been an ugly situation, but I feel like,
how did you make it beautiful?
Jesus.
Honesty.
It was really Jesus. I tell everybody, no matter what situation you're in, we all gonna put ourselves in the mess.
Right.
I'm just straightforward about my mess.
Right.
You know, and my sins turn into wins.
Because, hold on. Let's let that marinate. That's good right there. It's because as humans, sometimes we really do try to quantify sin.
Okay, so basically what Countryman was talking about, and that is, what the fuck is about that? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. About co-parenting and the importance of co-parenting. Now, mind you, he has 5 baby mamas. You heard they say that they don't like to say baby mamas. A lot of black people don't like to say baby mamas. Although we started the term baby mamas. What is the problem with the baby mama? Like, why not? Like, mama, baby mama. Like, we got to stop trying to separate ourselves from the things that we motherfucking create. We really have to stop that shit. But I get, like, they said that they say queen, mother, whatever the fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. My son's father called me baby dad, mama. I call him baby daddy. For me, it don't matter. But I think that as a whole, black people, we really have to stop with the lessering the things that we create and make it seem like as if it's such a bad thing. No, the fuck it ain't. We ain't married. You know what I'm saying? We got this child together. I'm your baby mama, and you my baby daddy. And we, as black people, was the one who created the shit. Like, why are we running from it? Why are we letting people put their standards on us about what the fuck this shit mean? Just because these other motherfuckers say whatever the fuck, Caucasians say whatever the fuck they say. They ain't got nothing to do with us. That's them. Like, stop trying to put a shadow over the shit that you motherfucking do. God damn. But anyway, this is my little drinky drink, my little. So he said that, you know, his baby mamas have keys. The one that have 3 that live in the same vicinity, that both of them have 3, they have keys to his house, whatever. So it's basically co-parenting and them getting together. And he said that what made it work, because it could be a disastrous situation, right? Is that, like he said, he was honest, and also like with God, having God in your life, like, although he said Jesus, you know what I'm saying? You know, having God in your life, and also being a man, and also your women, your baby mamas being a woman, to be able to see, like, look, I'm not the only one. He has 5 baby. It don't even matter. Like, however many, like, you know, it's working. He got 5 baby mamas, and they all need to work together, because, you know, they like, Country Wayne done built him as his own little community and shit. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, what works for you within your relationship works for you within your relationship. But you know what my question would be for him, though? It's like, I wonder, like, how is it for him when he date? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so let's go back, because he used to date Jess. You know what I'm saying? I wonder, and I don't know what was the extent of their relationship, meaning I don't know the extent of the length of their relationship. Like, did he introduce his children to her? Because what I understand, that they had a nice little thing going on, but I don't know how long it was. Okay, but scratch that. But like, if he was to date somebody now, like, how does that work? Like, you know, of course, like, you just don't introduce somebody to your children, like, right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Of course not. That takes some time and stuff like that. But I wonder how he goes about what is that? Going through his Rolodex of evaluating a person that he met, that he possibly liked, that he possibly think that he could build a relationship with, and he have like this super extended family dynamic. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Just like, what's that lady name? Dr. Bryant? Like, she was on there telling Cam that he was, you know, like, he was, what she said, something about he fucking up with the nuclear, I don't know what the fuck she said. Bitch, who are you to tell somebody what the fuck, how somebody's life is supposed to be? Shut up. As long as it works between all the parties. This is one thing that people don't seem to have a strong understanding about. For some strange reason, and although we all know we do this as adults, consensual adults, when you're having sex, right? And you in it and it's good and that shit like that. Maybe y'all in a relationship, maybe y'all now. I don't know what the extent of the motherfucking relationship. But y'all in it, the sex is fucking good. The sex is good. And then y'all not using protection, or maybe you did, you popped that shit off. I don't know. But a baby came. But clearly there wasn't no motherfucking protection involved. Or snatched off in the midst. Or bust and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit do happen. And now the baby is here, and now you're no longer with this woman, but then you meet this other woman, and now you the situation happened, and now you got a baby with this person, and then y'all ain't with her no more. So now you got somebody else, and now y'all had a baby, and you ain't with her no more. And now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about that's like I think Kim got a nice little fleet of children. I don't know how many, but. You know, for her to go in there and tell that man that, like he's, like, abusing the children, like, how? Or something to that effect. Like, who are you to say with somebody's relationship? I think that you are really looking from the lens of the Caucasians' way of thinking when it comes to relationships, and they should be fucked up. So how the fuck are they the blueprint? How? How y'all letting these motherfucking Caucasians be the access to shit about your motherfucking life? How? That don't even make no motherfucking sense. Cause shit can motherfucking work. Once you are an adult about some things. Like, that's why I just told my son, who is 20 years old, not that he's looking, because his bum ass ain't going nowhere no time, so I don't think. But or maybe he will, I don't know. But I had told him about being in a relationship, and I said I think that it's not best to live with somebody in your 20s, like a female. Or even, well, especially like a female, and y'all trying to make it work, because most people don't even know themselves at that point. They don't even know that they need to be working on their wellness, your mental, the big five that I created: your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your financial, and your emotional well-being. Once you are working on those things and becoming the great person that you are, that God intended for you to be, and you in a relationship, your communication game will be so much better. And not to say it's always better, because it's not. Because we just motherfucking humans, and we are the emotional fucking creatures. And sometimes somebody can do some shit that's real fucked up to you, and you don't even know how to motherfucking handle it or approach it in a way, or maybe you ignore it or some shit, like, you know, or explode a little bit. Not like, you know, some people really go to the left. But when you're working on it, you generally don't go when you're working on the big five of wellness, you generally don't go all the way left, but you can. But I'm glad for him that his family dynamics is working. You know what I'm saying? And that he's being the best person that he can for all of his children. And I would hope that he's talking to the children to not make the ones that's not around, because he said, like, he got the two baby mamas, like, live in the same area, so they have keys to his house. The other one that's not around, he got 3, so that's 3 more that's undercover. No, he didn't talk about the other 2. He said the 2 that got the keys, they live in the vicinity. The one that live in Kansas, and he got 2 more that he didn't discuss. So I don't know where they live at. But if it's working with it's working. Communication is every motherfucking thing. And when you're working on your wellness, you're able to do that. You can see a big picture. None of you ladies are married to this man. It ain't nothing wrong with being a baby mama. You are part of him. And he a part of you. And y'all making it work. That's the only motherfucking thing that matters. That's the only thing that matters within your fucking family dynamic. Stop going up to people and them trying to tell you how to live your motherfucking life and what's best for you. Now, are there some things that can help you? Yeah. There's some things that, even though I say the big 5, maybe there's only 2 that you feel like you need to work on. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Or you need to add another one. You know, it's all individualized, for real. But also, I also want to say this too. Okay, there's another video that I want y'all to check it out. That was in the Den of Kings with Kirk Franklin. Check this shit out.
I don't ever put my kids first, right? And it's different. I've been with my wife since I was 18. Mm-hmm. So we've been with each other since we was kids.
And when you got married?
Yeah. I was 26 when I got married.
Okay, so you started 18 and got
18, 8 years together.
So y'all had a beautiful opportunity to just be friends for a while.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And I learned through that process that if I try to put myself first as the father, right? Let's be honest. All of us as men will sit here and be like, I'm the man, I'm the leader of the household, right? Mm-hmm. How could I be the leader and put myself first? That's not what leaders do. Like in my family, my grandfather, Army guy, didn't say much. But one thing I knew, he was putting everybody before himself. Like my grandmother came first, the kids came, and then my grandfather took care of himself. Mm-hmm. My father did the same thing. And what I learned in life is the more I focused on my partner, the mother of my children, and I made sure she was good, she was able to reciprocate that. Mm-hmm. And then when my kids saw it, they were able to see like, oh, that's what a living, loving relationship looks like. They were now involved in our relationship the same way. We speak honestly and open in real time. Any issues my kids have, they have the confidence to come to me because they've seen that their mom can come to me and I'm not going to be like, safe. So it's a safe space. Right. So for me, as a father, it's like, you know what, I want to create a space where everybody knows that they safe.
Okay, so y'all just heard what he just said. You know what I love about Kirk Franklin? Actually, I learned about Kirk Franklin when I was traveling, right? You know, his story is just like, it's heartbreaking, but yet, like, he's a survivor because he came up out of that motherfucker victorious. You know what I'm saying? With not having his mom, his dad, then he was adopted, and he felt like that this lady didn't want him either, and you know, like, so I can see through Kirk Franklin that he see like those young men that was at that table, and how like he was just fascinated by their confidence of being in relationships, their confidence with love. Like he told the guy that, you know, that they was able to be friends for 18 because they got together. They was 18, they got married, they was 16. So he was like, so y'all was able to be friends. So he understands the value of a relationship between man and woman, because he didn't have it like as a kid. Like he was basically like on his own. And then he developed learning how to, you know, so shout out to motherfucking Kirk Franklin. But I like what that guy said. He said that his father, he watched his grandfather. He always put people before him. Like it was his wife and then his kids, and then he was last. And the same thing with his father. And then he said that, but he kind of contradicts himself. But sometimes, you know, everybody contradicts themselves, so we ain't even got to go through that, you know what I'm saying, breaking the shit down. But, you know, I felt what he was saying. So he said that, well, and what the contradiction that he said was, if y'all didn't catch it, he was like, how can I put myself first? Because that's not what leaders do. But actually, he didn't contradict himself. He said that's not what leaders do. But he did make an example that was his not shaming his father, his grandfather, or his father, but that's what they did. But then he went on to talk about his relationship, and so he said that no, he didn't contradict himself. He was said that he put his wife first, right? And then so they can have like a better understanding, like because he's the leader of the home, you know, some say. Yeah, it depends. That look for real. Like at home in a relationship, the leader could be the woman and the leader can be the man. Like everybody has their leadership role within the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like most men in a relationship, not all the time, the man is the leader of providing. You know what I'm saying? And protecting. And the woman she take care of the home. She take care of the children. She also take care of him with emotional, spiritual, and mental well-being, right? So, but he said that, you know, he put her first, his children, and like then he said something about himself, because you have to put yourself first. Because he did contradict himself. Because then because you know, we all do that. Like whatever, it don't matter. But then he also said like he has to be well within himself, and the more that he loves, but I get what he said. The more that he love himself as a person, then you can reflect that love that you have for yourself onto someone else. Because if you don't love yourself, because I love myself. If you don't love yourself, how could you possibly love someone else or let someone else love you? You have to have that self-love like within yourself. That's first. And then it's going to reflect because you have it and you're in a relationship with somebody like with this guy and you're in a relationship with somebody, it's gonna mirror itself. She's gonna see that you have that in you, like he has in himself, and with his wife, and boom, and da 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 da, and then it just goes down, from the mother to the child to the whole shebang. And then he said they have like a great relationship where they talk open and all that old shit. It's so important that we do these things, people. And the first thing too is like that self-love. That's why I said about the big five of wellness. You have to, and I'm just taking that for granted that everybody loves themselves. I took that for granted. Yeah, so you have to love yourself. For sure. You have to love yourself. That just goes without saying. And I just took that for granted that everybody do it. And a lot of people don't have that for whatever reason. And then, you work on your wellness, whatever. But I'm grateful for this conversation. I'm so glad that these men are having this conversation, that Kirk Franklin put it together. And you can see like how he is, like, just like when Country Wayne said that you have 10 kids by 7. Like, he really is oblivious to the shit. Because of his situation, y'all have to really go. I don't know where you can find it. It's somewhere on here where Kirk Franklin talking about, I don't know if it's in the Den of Kings, where he's talking about his whole upbringing and how he went, the whole shit. Like, it's a nice, long, lengthy little situation that I sat and watched. Yo, you definitely have to watch it, because everybody's life story is this way. Everybody shit, like everybody shit, and whoever you connect with is like who you connect with, however you grew up or whatnot. But shout out once again to Kirk Franklin, to all these young men for sharing their stories, and for the betterment of Black people. It's important, Black people, that we do this shit for each other. Now, going off subject, because I just told myself, like why you see like these, like, everybody got their own opinion, but Caucasian will come and they'll come with their fuckery, and now, bitch, I gotta say something. I had told myself, bitch, no, we ain't doing that. Now, I do surf this shit so I can try to find some content, there's some shit to talk about or whatnot, because you motherfuckers like to hear what other, what celebrities, that's what gets everybody in. Like, for real, we gonna keep it a buck, people. Anybody out here doing content, whatever your content is about, as long as is there people that's the celebrities, or like who got like a lot of following, whatever. Yeah, if they talk about something that's relative to what you're doing, then you also you bring that up. So I find that when I do that, that's when I get a little bit more. I get more views that way. Not a whole lot at this moment, but yeah. Because if I was just talking about like sex and human sexual behavior, like, most motherfuckers would not be listening to that. I mean, so I have to connect shit from, y'all understand what I'm saying. So anyway, that's another subject that I want that came across as I'm scrolling through, and yeah, listen to this. So this dude, his name is let me read this shit. Hold on, dude. His rap name is Cash Out, right? And sorry, y'all. Unfortunately for him, so he got life in prison for being convicted in rape in a RICO case. I'm just gonna read a couple of paragraphs. He's an Atlanta rapper, Cash Out, also once known for his hits, including Cash Out and She's Twerking. Y'all heard that? I never heard that song. Probably have, I don't know. Will spend the rest of his life in prison after being sentenced Monday for a conviction on charges including rape and sex trafficking. Cash Out, whose legal name is John Michael Hakeem Gibson, he got a hell of a name, was convicted last week after a month-long trial in racketeering case that accused him of leading a trafficking and prostitution enterprise. Wait, hold on. Wait, so it wasn't only him. Let me see. Wait, hold on. I'm looking. Because it only wasn't just him, honey. His mama also was in the shit. Hold on, let me find her. Two others, Linda Smith, known as Monica Vinny, and that's somebody else, and that's another person, Monica Vinny, and Mama Cash Out, and damn, it was 3 other people. Tyrone Taylor also stood trial and were convicted. Linda Smith was given 30 years in prison. Tyrone, he was also given life plus 70 years. So wait, is Mama and them the same people? I don't know, because they gave like 3 different names. Yeah, but wait, hold on. Let me skip all the way down here. So this is what Cash Out charges and his sentence. Violation of racketeering, influencing the corruption of Corrupt Organization Act, rape, aggravated sodomy, trafficking a person for sexual servitude, trafficking a person for sexual servitude. How he get that twice? That was a count 22 and count 23. I don't know what that means, but he got that count twice. I didn't know that. I don't know, like, how the judicial service system works. Battery, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, pimping, pandering, keeping in place of prostitution, willful obstruction of law enforcement officer, simple battery, possession of prohibited items by an inmate. He got all that shit. But yeah, so they let him talk after he got sentenced. Now, just the Cash Out guy, the hip hop artist. So listen to what he has to say.
And it's a hard decision, and I feel like they made the wrong judgment. I've done things in my life. I'm not perfect, but the things I've been accused of, I know that I haven't done those things. I know it's typical for a person to come up here and show remorse to crimes that they have done, but I can only show remorse to the people that I know that was in this trial, which is not remorse on behalf of like I did anything to them, because if you know me and people who really know me know that I wouldn't force anybody to do anything. I met women, I dated women who were doing escort or whatever, however people want to look at it from a moral standpoint, but who was doing these things as a grown woman. I've only dealt with grown women. Nothing was forced. Nothing was coerced or anything of that nature. If you notice, before this trial, no woman can say anything about me before this trial. If you notice, before this indictment, no woman can say anything about me before this indictment. I get the situations that people are put in when they're faced with a certain type of crime or a certain type of time in their they're bullied into this situation to put the blame on someone, or to put the blame on Cash Out, or to put the blame on someone who's at the top. That's why I didn't really fault them for their decision. I didn't fault for making her decision doing a profit. She just had a child.
Like in situations like this, man, like, oh my God, it's just so, man, that's why you have to watch your motherfucking steps. Now, I don't know what's true with, now, I didn't go too deep off it. Even if you read it, you don't even really know, like, what the truth was and what the truth wasn't. Because do people lie? Yes, they do. People lie all the time. I'm not saying young ladies that was in the situation was or was not. He also said that there were women who were already doing what they was doing. Now, sometimes, people, that's why you also have to watch your ass getting high and fucking drunk. When you get your ass high and motherfucking drunk, now you're not in control of your own self. You may, your motherfucking ego may flare up. Your determination may flare up. Your aggression may flare up. Like whatever may flare up. In the case of you being intoxicated. Now, I don't know if that's the situation with him. I'm just giving a scenario of possibility. So if he was like that, and so he claims that the women were already like a part of that situation. And if you are engaging in what is that? What's the word? Recreational drugs and alcohol, and it takes you somewhere else. Now you're not even in your right motherfucking mind. That's why you have to be so conscious of the way that your ass move out here, especially as it relates to alcohol and drugs. And if you're doing business, just to say if they were doing business, I don't know, and the shit just I don't know. I'm just saying, if you are, it's best to like let's write this shit up and have your ass sign it. That's the best fucking business practice. Now in Atlanta, I know it's not legal. Or if it was I don't know if it's legal in Atlanta. Escorting. You know what I'm saying? You can just say that, you know, I think it's, I don't know what the but still, like, it's best to have that so it won't, no shit get misconstrued, and learn how to control yourself, people. It is vital to you as a person that you are aware of what the fuck you doing at all motherfucking times. Because you can find yourself. Now, I'm not saying that that's what happened with this situation. I don't know what happened in this situation. I don't know. But now this man and others and the people that his mama and the guy who's also with him, they doing life. They look like they probably in their 20s, 30 years gone. Life gone. It's an awful situation. It also made me think about this. Now, I can't remember what the guy was convicted of. I don't know if it was so I know I'm not even going to make up stuff, but I know that he was wrongly convicted at 15. The man just got out. He's 80 something years old. This world out here probably looks so like he was 15. He's 80. 2-3 years old. Probably like he's so instant. Hopefully he could be able to jump over that hump, because once your ass is institutionalized into something and your state of mind is like that, it's kind of hard to rewire yourself. It's crazy, man. Y'all make some wise decisions, people. Make clear decisions. For real. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, y'all know my name is Rill. I'm an intimacy coach / seductress with the service called Seductive Art. And, you know, I talk about sex and human sexual behavior. And I would like to know what y'all think about all these topics that we talk about with the den of thieves and country Wayne having a whole bunch of children and being in a relationship and having self-love and self-care for yourself. This young man cash out and his accomplish, is that what they call them? Those people that's down with him. Life is over, because I'm assuming his mother has to be probably like 50 something years old. They gave her like, what did they say, 30 or was it 70? No, I think they gave her 30. So yeah, so if she like that, like that's like, you know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think about that. Because we definitely have to have conversations about this shit. Like, seriously, people, like, in real fucking time, as us as Black people talking about this. And y'all also know I'm an author. The title of my book is called Quickie and 7 Short Erotic Stories. Read while you fuck while you read. As well as I am a designer / fashion architect / fashionista. The name of my brand is Real Nice by Rill. I keep y'all abreast of where y'all can see my things and purchase them. I keep y'all abreast of that. I'm still on the back end of some shit. I'll keep y'all abreast of that. And if I resonate with you, you know what to do. Please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. And y'all know how we lead this motherfucker. Be grateful, be generous, be thoughtful, be kind, be humble, be on time, be focused, be about your motherfucking money. Work on your wellness. Be grateful, be thankful, be one with God, be well mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally. Be a great friend, be supportive, be thoughtful. Did I say that? Wait a minute, we can bring it one more again. Be genuine, be fierce, be confident, be boisterous, be opinionated, be Black and proud Black people. Be a part of your community. Be happy. Be genuine. Be all these great things. In the midst of you doing all of this, don't you fold, don't you peep around the corner, don't you think twice. And that is, you always be you. Because God made you perfect just as you are. Until we meet again, y'all have a great night. Peace.